All right, guys, we're entering the final stretch of the year, and I just got my latest Battlbox in the mail. So let's open this thing up and see what we got. What's up, guys? Eric here with At Home in the Future, and I'm back with another Battlbox unboxing. Also, my neighbor just decided to mow their lawn again for like the 4th time in the last few days. So if you hear that, sorry about that. Anyway, if you're unfamiliar with Battlbox, super cool subscription. The OG box, survival stuff, outdoor stuff, camping stuff, prepping stuff, all over the board. Comes in 4 different flavors. There's a basic box, an advanced box, Pro Plus box. We always unbox the Pro Plus box in here, which normally comes with some cool, sharp stuff. Anyway, if you want to get the subscription for yourself, be sure to follow the link on the screen or down in the description and save yourself a little bit of money. Little box this month, light box this month. So let's pop open the seal and see what little treats we got coming towards us. All right, here we go. So right off the top here, Mission Brief 117. All right, see several goodies, stuff I haven't seen before, and stuff to eat, which is always fun. So there's the basic, advanced, Pro, and Pro Plus. Ooh, cool. All right, so let's start right here in the top. From My Medic, we have Super Skin Bandages, a 30-pack of those, which is great. These are like some of my favorite Band-Aids. A really soft, kind of smooth material. Sometimes, you know, I feel like you put a Band-Aid on, and it just gets stuck on everything you put it on. Let's open one of these up, and I'll show you what I mean. So here we go. Kind of cool colors, too. But these are similar to, like, I guess your typical fabric bandage, but have a really smooth, kind of silky finish to them that I find, you know, put it on your arm, you're putting a jacket on and off during the fall and everything, or even on your fingers and always get stuck on stuff. I find these just do a good job going on and staying put. It's a really cool material. I guess it's proprietary to them. They call it Super Skin. Really love these. You get 30 of them, which is awesome. You'll use them all up. Hopefully not anything sharp in this box, but great basic box item. So there we go, kicking it off. Next up, something to eat. Looks like some Mountain Berry Cobbler from Peak Refuel. All right, I'm excited about that. So actually, I like getting stuff to eat in these boxes sometimes, especially when it's good stuff. So Peak Refuel, if you've ever eaten any of the dehydrated meals out there, Peak Refuel stuff is next level. I was fine with Mountain House for a long time. I don't mind those. Some of the other stuff like Backpacker's Pantry and others I find can be really, really hit or miss. I've never been disappointed by Mountain House, but Peak Refuel just takes it up a notch. It actually tastes really good. I'd almost choose to get this stuff at home. So they call it a dessert. So I guess since it's a cobbler. For some reason when I first read that, I thought, oh, breakfast. So we've got pound cake, granola, heavy cream, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. This sounds pretty awesome. You don't know how hard this stuff hits unless you're out camping. You're at the end of a long hike. You want like a good sweet treat. Man, this stuff is next level. Excited to see these. These aren't cheap either. Peak Refuel stuff, since it's premium, it's priced in a premium way too. So probably at least 10 bucks, maybe as much as 15 bucks. Good basic box item there. So there we go. Next up, okay, this is interesting. A few subs ago, I forget which box, I saw this whistle in one of those boxes too. So I guess it's just making the rounds here. So this is from Rescue Me. It is Whistles for Life. Let's see what this says about that. I guess they call it Whistles for Life just because it is an extra loud whistle. So here we go. Last one I got was black. This one's green. I get the old knife out. All right, so there you go. It's a whistle, but it's a really loud whistle. I think they say like 120 decibels. They say for any survival situation, it's great to have a really hardcore whistle because you can whistle a lot louder for a lot longer than you can like yelling or screaming. So throw it in a bug out bag, throw it when you go hiking. You can also kind of scare some critters away with these things sometimes, but super loud. I'm gonna try to blow it. Here we go. All right, so I just did it very briefly. My ears are ringing. Okay, so great whistle, but again, it's a whistle, so whether or not you're gonna be pumped about this, just depends on who you are, but it's a good one. There you go. Whistles for Life from Rescue Me. Next up, Aqua Tabs. We got some water purification tablets. Very handy. I feel like one of the most trustworthy, reliable ways to filter water, and we've got a lot of these things. So you're probably already familiar with these. I'm not even gonna open them up, but 49 milligram water purification tablets. Drop in your water, wait 30 minutes. You do kind of want to get your water clean, so strain it out through a t-shirt or whatever situation you're in just to get that water where it's looking reasonably clear, and then you drop these in and then it'll pretty much take care of the rest. They can taste a little funky sometimes. Aqua Tabs are one of the better brands. I've had some others that are a little bit, I don't know, tangy. You kind of get that chemical swimming pool taste sometimes with them, but this comes with 10 strips of these. It looks like 1, 2, 3, almost like 5 different packets per strip, so that's what, 50 tabs? So this seems to be all about your kit in the basic box. You got the Band-Aids, you got Aqua Tabs, you got a whistle, and the awesome dessert stuff there. So cool to have. Next up, in the advanced box, something I haven't ever seen, I don't think. Tribe One Outdoors LP series. It's a pack net. So from the picture here, it looks like if you have a backpack, definitely a big backpack style setup, You stretch this thing out, it kind of holds all your stuff on. I guess it has some carabiners and stuff as well. Let's open this up. Totally unfamiliar with this. So we've got this whole system here. Like, they have it in a brighter color, so it's easier to see what it does, but it's almost like a bungee style webbing that you can just throw over things and have a ton of different places, I guess, to clip stuff on. Look at all these cinch points and everything. Our bag here, we've got all sorts of beaners here. I don't know what weight these are weighted for. They're pretty thin, so probably not too heavy stuff. You're not putting 100 pounds hanging off a bag that probably already weighs 40 pounds or so. Interesting idea and interesting setup there. That's gonna be a little bit niche on whether or not you're gonna get a lot of use out of it. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the little orange things on the beaners, you can slide them along the bungees themselves, and then that beaner kind of sticks right off there. Okay, cool. Different kind of concept. That's your advanced box item. Something you're either pumped about that you can use all the time, or something that maybe won't get a ton of use, but very cool. Okay, moving right along. All right, I'm definitely familiar with this thing, the Poseidon Pro. These are awesome battery packs, 10,000 milliamp hours, but built like tanks. They can take pretty much whatever nature throws at you. Let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, they call it the indestructible charger. I'm gonna open it up, and you can see on the box here what makes these things so nuts. So it can be submerged for 45 minutes in water to take 1,000 pounds of crushing force, 50-foot drops onto concrete, hold a charge over 3 years. So it's not just like a normal power bank. These are pretty cool. So here we go. So big chunky boy, all armored up, and I think there's other stuff in this box which we'll come back and take a look at too, but actually pretty thin for what it is. Has a cool texture on the outside, very grippy. You got the little flip open ports here at the top, kind of open up there. It does charge with USB-C. It also has USB-A and a little flashlight built in. Let's see if it comes to charge out of the box. Looks like we got a little something, yeah. So kind of a dinky little flashlight, but it is a little flashlight. But again, you're probably not getting into this for the flashlight itself. Very cool little product there. Can take a whooping. It does have a flashlight button. That's cool. Got a spot for a lanyard, and it comes with some other stuff in the box too. So let's see, we've got, I guess this is the little lanyard it comes with. It does, weirdly, they ship it with these multi-tools that have like a knife and some stuff built in. That these just don't feel to the same spec that the actual battery bank itself does. So you got a little carbide breaker, you got a little knife built into it and stuff, but definitely feel maybe a little bit cheaper than the actual device, but a little bonus nonetheless if you're into that sort of thing. You got a USB-C charging cable. One heck of a beefy power bank if you use these things at all, especially if you're in any sort of environment where you're camping or anything where if your battery bank got broken, you'd be toast. This is the kind of thing you want. Very cool, surprisingly pricey little item too. These things are not cheap, so awesome. Poseidon Pro from Dark Energy. And then last but not least, in the Pro Plus box itself from Deadfish, the Macrea. So we've got what they're pitching is a EDC style fixed blade, VG10 steel, 3.5 inch blade with a 90-degree spine. So great for like bushcrafting and like hitting a ferro rod and that sort of thing. Let's open this thing up. Here we go. So nice presentation in these boxes and stuff. Ooh, yeah, all right. So we've got a cool sheath too, it looks like. It does smell very leathery, so very cool. Little belt loop there on the back. It's like a soft buttery leather too, which I always like. Nice stitching and stuff. So let's slide this out. Oh, look at this cool blade here. So I have to say, this is a blade with some flourishes that I feel like I haven't seen on a knife like this before. I've seen kind of like the chunked out scales that just reminds me of a more primitive vibe. That's pretty cool. Bevels and stuff you see on this blade are just like unlike anything I feel like I've seen before. Kind of a Tonto style edge there. No jimping or anything, but actually despite all those little flourishes and stuff, it's very comfortable in the hand. Nice hardware built in. There's no hot spots or anything where that's hitting your hand. You got a little spot for a lanyard and stuff. And again, very nice sheath, definitely nice and sharp out of the box and stuff. So a really handsome, modern, primitive style fixed blade. That thing is gonna win over quite a few fans. So very cool knife there from Deadfish. That pretty much brings us to the end here, mission 117 of Battlebox. So in the Pro Plus box, we got this Deadfish blade. We've got the Poseidon Pro power bank. We've got the Poseidon Pro power bank here in the Pro box. We've got this crazy like netting system for backpacks and everything in the advanced box, and some really cool stuff down here in basic too. Some water purification, a whistle, awesome Band-Aids, and ironically the thing that I'm probably the most thrilled about, because I haven't tried this one yet, from Peak Refuel, some Mountain Berry Cobbler. Good stuff this month. Again, if you want to get the subscription for yourself, you can follow the link on the screen or down in the description and save yourself a little bit of money. But you'll have a ton of fun with Battlebox. Worth picking up too as we head into the holidays. This is a cool thing to ask for Christmas, so definitely recommend that. All right, guys, that's it for this unboxing. As always, if you dug the video, be sure to hit the like button because it helps the channel out a ton, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. See you guys next time.